I got my fans over there in the corner. Thank you for being here. Hey, Roland. Please, everybody. First of all, let me say that, well, my name is David Medina, and as you can tell, I am Ryan's identical twin brother. From another mother. We have been brothers since like 2007 when we met. And to talk about Ryan, it's really easy. You have no idea. Well, I had a lot of stories to tell. I have written this speech like 12 times. But before I continue, I have to tell you that my wife proofread the speech. So if you consider any of this material inappropriate, you know how mean and nasty she can be. I wanted to thank every one of you for being here today. I know many of you come from faraway places like Nebraska. Let's hear for Nebraska people. There's some people from South Carolina over here. How about a nice hand for them? I know there's some people from New Jersey. Of course, Indiana is another state. And Washington. Yep. Here we are. The first one's California. Yeah. How about the local ones from Ventura County? So, thank you all for being here. This is a testament to all the love we all feel for Ryan and Erin. Ryan, my brother. Everybody looks so handsome. I mean, the bridesmaids, they look so gorgeous. The groomsmen, where are you guys? Raise your hand. Look at these guys, how handsome they look. But, did you guys notice the little ring there? Mr. Will Campbell? And also, our flower girl, Ellie Medina. Speaking of Ellie, before I continue my speech, she was wondering if she could dedicate a song to this beautiful couple. Do you guys want to hear a song from Ellie? Hi Ellie, what's your name?
Ellie.
What are you going to sing for them?
Do you want a snowman?
Okay, how about a nice hand for Ellie?
Do you want a snowman? Come on, go and play. And I'll see you when you want. Come out the door. It's like you got no way. Used to be my buddy. And now, we wish you would help me forever. Do you want a snowman? Yes, no, going on it. Okay, fine.
That was beautiful, Ellie. Thank you. I'm very happy to report she's got my jeans. Erin. I met Erin for the first time at the soup kitchen, where we volunteer and feed the homeless. And this couple is so selfless and shows so much concern and compassion for anyone in need. The first thing, Ryan asked me one day if I wanted to go play golf, and I said, I can't play this weekend. I said, why? Why not? He goes, I said, I have to go to the soup kitchen and feed the homeless. And he goes, oh, that's pretty neat. can I go help too? This is without any hesitation at all. That's when I knew Ryan was a really nice person. And I said, sure, let's work for me. You know? Come on down. Soon after that, he met Erin, and she wanted to participate. How could I say no? She was such a beautiful girl. And to this day, we meet together and religiously attend those events because they make that a priority over any other fun things that they may have available. And that's really sweet. And I really appreciate you guys doing that. When I met Ryan, you know, I knew he was a good person. I also knew he was a little crazy. Now, Ryan has a way of convincing you to do things you really don't want to do. One day he goes, hey Dave, let's go to Oakland and see the Raiders play the Bears. I said, are you crazy? Going to the black hole with all those rowdy fans? He goes, come on. Okay, and so next thing we know, we're on a 13-hour road trip in his Mustang. Ravi, you remember that? Ravi was there. He was a smart one. He took the plane. But that road trip was an amazing experience, I think, for both he and I. Like I said, it was a 13-hour road trip, and not once did we turn on the radio or listen to any music. We just talked the whole time. That's when I really got to know him really well. That was quite an experience. Another time he says, hey Dave, let's go jump out of an airplane. I said, what? You're crazy, why would I do that? Jump out of a perfectly fine airplane? But it's my birthday. It was his birthday. And by that time, he already knew Erin. And she came along. We, not only us, but my entire family ended up on the plane, full of fears, but he convinced us to do it, and we did it. Everyone did it except for Erin. She's the smart one. She stayed grounded. So that was an amazing experience as well. That was one of our first trips out there together. I have to talk a little bit about Erin because she's such a special person. When you talk to Erin, first of all, she gives you her undivided attention. She is so sweet. And by the way, she promised me that if I did a good job, she would take me to Disneyland. You know, she finds any excuse to be there because I think one of her dreams is to move in with Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. Addicted. These people need counseling. I'm telling you. Another thing I know, I've spent enough time with Ryan that I've noticed a few traits, you know, about him. I noticed he's a very compassionate man. I mean, he roots for the Chicago Bears, the Chicago Cubs, and lately even the LA Clippers. Apparently, any team that's never won a championship in his lifetime. But so he roots for the underdogs, and that's just the kind of person he is. Ryan is extremely helpful. I mean, to the point where it gets him in trouble sometimes. One day we were at the soup kitchen, and he was trying to, you remember that day, he was trying to feed more food to this lady. She goes, the lady says, I've had enough food. He goes, here, have some more, have some more. Ryan insisted. He goes, no, I really have had enough. And she goes, Ryan goes, here, take it home. The lady turned around and said, I don't have a home. There was another time. There was another time when he was at a gas station. He spotted this person that was just having a smoke. And he goes, "Hey buddy, can I buy you dinner?" Because he thought he was homeless. Only he wasn't. The guy said, "What do you think, I'm homeless? Get out of here." But he doesn't care. He'll try to help anyone in need at any time. And that's the same way Erin is. So together they make a great team. On the more serious side, several years ago I lost one of my sisters to cancer and my oldest brother. And that was a very difficult time for me at that time. But every step of the way, Ryan was right there with me, lending me his support, and I'll never forget that. That day I knew I was losing a brother, and at the same time I felt like I gained one in Ryan. So but that's just one of the many stories I can tell you about these two. Erin, for example, she found out one of her students, her family didn't have enough to pay the rent during Christmas. And these two guys took their savings and paid for their entire rent and food, and they even provided them with computers that they needed. So that's really an amazing couple that you see in front of you here. People like these two don't come around very often. And I think you will agree that they're really special. And I really love them dearly. So just to conclude, Ryan, our friendship began almost immediately after we met. You know you can count on me for anything you need, and I know I'll have you do the same for me. I know you are a really happy-go-lucky guy, and before you met Erin, but once you met Erin, I feel like your life was complete, because she is such a wonderful person. She completes you, she compliments you perfectly. You guys make the best looking couple, and I can't wait to meet your future kids. So just to finalize, I read a quote somewhere that I thought fits this couple perfectly, and it goes like this. Marriage is not about finding a person you can live with. It's about finding the person you can't live without. And I think these two fit that perfectly. How about a nice hand? So guys, to a lifetime of happiness. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. I love you guys. So let's continue, have a good time. That's it for me. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to what I had to say.
All right, thank you, Dave. Then once again, raise your